To all the subjects of Ymir, my name is Eren Yeager. I'm using the power of the founding Titan to address all of Ymir's subjects. The hardening of all the walls present on Paradise Island has come undone, and all Titans entrapped within them have started marching. My objective is to protect the people of Paradise, the place I was born and raised. However, the world wishes for the annihilation of the people of Paradise. The hatred that has been swelling up for so long will certainly not end, until not just the Paradisians, but all of Ymir's subjects have been eliminated. I reject this wish. The Wall Titans shall trample all earth outside of this island underfoot, until all life existing there has been exterminated from this world. Those were the words said by the GOAT, Eren freaking Yeager. What up, everybody? This your boy, the Black Kakashi, and I'm here to talk about the newest chapter of Attack on Titan. While you're here, drop a like and a comment about the recent chapter. Now, I feel like Isayama and Oda really be in the same room when they be writing their chapters. Like, even though Oda's is weekly and Isayama's is like once a month, I bet they just be in the same room chopping it up like, bruh, I'm about to drop this bombshell and go on like a 2-week hiatus. And then Isayama will be like, shit, that's nothing. I drop it once a month. And then Togashi just strolls in there like, foolish mortals. I only drop 10 chapters and come back 10 years later. I messed up the whole joke. But you know, Togashi be like, I drop 10 chapters and come back like 5 years. Like that, like everybody's figured out the pattern and I still do it. Alright, that's enough jokes. So let's get to this crazy chapter. This chapter was mostly, you know, from Mikasa's point of view. Like, she's coming to the realization that Eren doesn't really fuck with them anymore, like ever since the time skip. And that, you know, they just been ignoring the hints. And they were all like, maybe if we noticed this, maybe things would be different. Like Armin and Misaka came to the same realization. Armin realized it in like chapter 106 or 116. Let me know in the comments which chapter it was, cause my memory's kind of hazy. I think it might be 106 though. And then in this chapter, you know, Mikasa realizes it. And now after that, now if you don't remember what happened, you know, because they've just been ignoring the hint, they've just been ignoring the realization until now. And if you don't remember what happened between Misaka and Eren basically roasted Mikasa back in like chapter 112, saying that, you know, he hates her, and when he said those words, it sent Mikasa and Eren shippers into cardiac arrest. But Armin realized it was all a ploy to get to where he needed to go. Or is it? We get to see what everyone was doing. Well, we get a flashback to see, you know, what everyone was doing leading up to the attack on the Marlians. They were all undercover and doing recon before, you know, Eren told them to dip, and you know, I'll just be doing shit by myself. Now, this is where Eren got more colder and distancing himself from everyone. And there was also a funny moment between Sasha and all the others reacting to all the things that basically we have in the world today, like ice cream, cars, horses, you know, stuff like that. I miss Sasha so much, man. They really shouldn't have killed my girl like that, man. Freaking Gabby, bruh. I swear, man, if they don't kill that bitch, if they don't kill her, man, I'll be hugely disappointed. Like, everyone's having a good time while Eren is still depressed. You know, it's still so depressing seeing this when you think about what Eren has to go through just to complete his mission. Like, he knew he had to follow this path in order to achieve his goals and to carry the burden himself. Otherwise, you know, they'd ruin Historia's life, which they had mentioned that was part of Zeke's plan as well. And we find out that because of the development of blood tests, they were able to find out who had the blood of the nobles and who had the blood of, and will be labeled the subjects of Ymir. And those that didn't have noble blood were chased out of the nations and were cut off from everybody else. Eren also asks Mikasa why is she always on his nuts. Like, it's 2019. This is the era of independent women. You know, women not needing a man and all that other good stuff. So why aren't you following the movement? Was it because of him saving her? Was it because of him saving her as a child, or is it because they were family? She obviously tells him because they were family. I hope y'all wasn't thinking because of something else. I gotta point out that Misaka has been looking kind of bad lately. Not in a good way. Like, back then she was, you know, healthy looking and taking care of herself, but now she's looking like she's been hitting the pipe on a few occasions. It's all because of that bombshell of the Ackermans serving those that have royal blood in them. Like, all she cares about is Eren's well-being. Like, she will not eat anything until Eren eats something. Like ever since that, her character, in my opinion, has just been gotten lower. Like, I still like Mikasa, but I don't like her as much as I did in the beginning of the show. But overall, she still got the strength to fuck you up, so I gotta respect that. Eren drops the God tier speech and is about to wreak havoc on all the people of the world. Like, we gotta talk about how Eren went from a C minus MC to a S tier MC. Like, Eren was Asta level in the beginning of the story. I still like Asta, but I'm just saying, you know. Like, he was that level of main character type level. And then he turned into freaking Light from Death Note. Like, this is why time skips are so important and useful if done right. I'm talking to you, Naruto. Y'all dropped the ball. Y'all could have had some fire potentials with doing time skips. All they had was one time skip and that just ruined everything. They did one time skip and that was it. I don't know, not every anime needs a time skip, but some need some if they do it right. Like, I can imagine like Naruto Shippuden having time skips and it would make it even better. But anyway, like, all it took was kissing Historia's hand to turn Eren into a top tier character. Like, he saw everything. He saw the present, the past, and the future all in one. Like, that's like he's carrying a heavy burden and is getting ready to finish the job. Like remember back when Eren was going through his father's memories and he was like, and his father, or no, not his father, the guy that was the Attack on Titan before Eren's dad. He said he has to save Mikasa and Armin. That's a major hint right there that Eren's already, you know, laid his foundation in. Which could mean that maybe that time loop theory might happen. But that would be crazy. But I think we have like 10 or so chapters left for this story, bro. But shoot, that means Attack on Titan won't be done till like September or October of next year, depending on how many you'll drop. Because, you know, he drops like one chapter a month. So if he's feeling himself, he might drop like 2 or 3 in a month, which would be crazy. That would be God tier if he did that. Like I swear, I'm like low-key more excited for Attack on Titan chapters more than any other mangas that I'm reading right now. And I can't wait to see what happens in the next chapter and, you know, see how the story ends. Thank you for watching the video, and if you liked what you saw, hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you later.